Hey, what up, buddy? How are you doing? How is your day? How's your night? Get everything set up here. Hopefully we're good. Set this up. Turn my headset. Hi, Kiki. Thought the moon was cheese. Oh my goodness. That is funny. I think I'm done setting up here. How's the view, by the way? How's the moon look to y'all? Get the controls over here. Move around a little bit. Make sure we're good on movement. Yeah, we should be good. Try the other way. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the red card. I appreciate that, River. Looks crispy. It does look really nice, don't it? This is the monochrome camera that I'm currently using. I don't know if we need to do any kind of focus, but man, it looks beautiful. Actually, very beautiful view. Gotta go over here towards Tycho. Bring Tycho in a little bit more. Hi, Cameron. Or Carmen. Welcome in. There's beautiful Tycho right there. Getters look so nice tonight. Very beautiful. Hi, Sabelle. How are you? How's your night? Hopefully you're doing really good. Get everything set up here. Don't say it out loud. They hear you. I know. The clouds always hears. They know. They know, Jenny. It's too funny. Cat on the moon up there. Man, so many beautiful impact craters. I don't even know what to look at right now. There's just so much going on here. Doing well. That's awesome. That's really awesome. It's amazing. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. What's up, Zon? How you doing, buddy? Don't say it out loud though. Here, I know. Silly clouds. They hear everything. They know. They definitely know. Oh man. The clouds definitely know. See the Alpine Valley coming in really low. New telescope's going on. No way. Newtonian 776 telescope. That's amazing. Congratulations. That'll be a lot of fun. Newtonians are a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun telescopes. You'll enjoy it. You know, you can ask us any questions if you need help too. I don't know if you're in our Discord or not, but if you are, feel free to ask questions. There's several in there that use Newtonian style telescopes. Definitely be able to help you out. Our side of the moon ever visible? Not from our perspective. We see about 59% because of libration, but not from our perspective here on Earth. Well, we see the same side roughly. You're welcome, absolutely, buddy. I'm excited for you. Can't wait to see what you get. Cannot wait to see what you get. These are really beautiful views right now. Not often you get to see the moon like this. It's really crispy. A little bit of atmosphere, but not horrible. I'll take it for what it is. Look at how crazy the edge is over here. Kind of zoom in a little bit more. Beautiful, ain't it? A little bit more brightness here. Look how stunning this is. Hi Trish, how are you? How's your night? Okay, tomorrow I may get some mosquito spray so I can stream. Oh, that'll be awesome. Yo, that'll be amazing. Or actual mountains. There's a lot of mountains on the moon, yo. Some of my favorite views are going to be the mountains on the moon. Some of my favorite views are definitely the mountains on the moon. Take for the moon tally locked Earth. It's a good question. It was relatively fast though. Relatively fast after its formation. But it's a really good question. How long did it actually take? But it was relatively fast. You're welcome, Fantasy. Absolutely. Good to see you. It's amazing views. I actually like the view tonight. This is the new monochrome camera that I'm using currently. The one we bought for the solar telescope. And it's sharp. It's definitely sharp. How's the highest peak on the moon? So the highest peak is Mount Huygens. It's about 17,500 feet, roughly. Far side less crater than the side we see. Oh no, much more impact craters on the far side. Much more. It's quite a bit different though. You don't see like the lava regions, like these dark paths that we see like on the top here. You don't see as much on the far side. It is quite a bit more dense, but there's a ton more impact craters on the far side. Thought you'd be out. Yeah, it is clear skies tonight. We do finally got some clear skies. Bring back some of the brightness as we get closer towards Tycho impact crater. Far side Hex's shield, yeah. There's so many impact craters back there. What inspired you to start doing live streams on the moon atmosphere? You know, it's been a minute since I've been live streaming the moon. Somewhere around, oof, man, I can't even tell you how long it's been now, but a bad pregnancy, essentially, kind of what caused me to start live streaming. It kind of kicked me into start live streaming, essentially. Hey Daniel, what's up, dude? How's your night? How's Daniel tonight? Good to see you again. It's a big guy on YouTube. He used to live stream the moon all the time. Eventually he moved on from doing. Oh, really? Usually we're looking at a lot of stuff, whether it's our moon, moons around planets, galaxy, globular cluster, nebulae, all kinds of wild stuff. Like 2015, 2020. Oh, nice. Very nice of them. What a quitter, right? What a quitter. I've been doing this for quite a while. Live streaming, not so much. I've been live streaming for a while now, but I can't tell you, 5 years or so. Been about 5 years ago. Her moon. Oh yeah, July 8th. They'll be close, so close. It will be. Yep, they'll be getting so close to each other on the 8th. The morning of the 8th. Yep, absolutely. That'd be so cool, huh? Say bad pregnancy. Yeah. A miscarriage, and that kind of kicked me into live stream a little bit to take my mind off stuff. What's the weirdest thing that you've seen? People in my chat, to be honest. Honestly, people in my chat is definitely the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. As you can see here, it's very calm. Very calm. We don't ever really see anything wild at all. Sometimes you get like an airplane to fly through the view, but honestly, really just kind of chill. We don't have crazy skies here near Kansas City. Yeah, it is what it is, though. Life sometimes takes you and does some wild stuff. So I've been doing astronomy for a long time. Live streaming for about 5 years, roughly about 5 years. Around that region, anyways. Beautiful Tycho right there. It's gonna be that really bright impact crater. Beautiful Tycho impact crater. You see the ejecta coming out, the debris that's blown out during the impacts. See the witch on the moon right here? Her two eyes are left to right, and then the mouth underneath her. You guys can see the witch on the moon. And to the left of the witch on the moon, that dark mass, you can see what looks like a diamond ring. Yeah, that's a very beautiful view of the moon tonight. Diameter Tycho impact crater. It's roughly about 54 miles wide, roughly around 54 miles wide, 2.5 miles deep, 108 million years old, roughly. She looks like you. The moon? The moon is stunning. Oh, the witch. Okay, I got you. The witch on the moon. I got you. I got you. I got what you're saying now. It took me way too long to get that. Oh my goodness. Really beautiful view of the moon tonight. Hey Elmo, how's it going? feel like Neil Armstrong. Nice. You want to see where he landed at? Let me come back over here. This is going to be this Sea of Showers. Or actually, you guys can't see the Sea of Showers yet. But this is Sea of Serenity right there. That dark mass. We'll go over Sea of Tranquility right here on the very top. Let's see if I can pull it properly. Get used to my controls again. Alright, Sea of Tranquility right here. Let me pull it up a little bit more. There we go. Sea of Tranquility is up here, the Bay of Roughness. And then right about here is going to be where Apollo 11 landed. Or Neil Armstrong's landing site. Montana says, hey, what's up, Journey? How's it going, buddy? You're 18. Nice, I appreciate it. Thank you for the like, by the way. A very powerful telescope. You're on the way there. This one's the 8-inch in the catch screen tonight. We could throw up the 11-inch, so a little bit more powerful than the one we're using. Are there craters that are perfectly symmetrical on the moon? Not perfect per se. There's always going to be a little bit of a difference in how you would actually measure it, right? But they appear to be that way to us because of the distance. The distance really matters. But once you're there, and if you were to actually measure it out, no, not at all. I can tell with all those holes. Oh, it's so tough. Been doing it for a long time. There's so many impact craters on the moon. So many impact craters on the moon. Straight line on the moon. See that straight line on the moon. Which one? Which one? I see a lot of fissures on the moon. There's a lot of fissures on the moon. Nice moon. It's so beautiful tonight. Yeah, absolutely. How are their craters made, and how often does that happen? Thing. So the major impact craters that we see, which is roughly about 5 miles wide in diameter to a little bit larger. So that's roughly about once every 10,000 years when we see large impact craters occur. Beyond that, though, like impact craters occur constantly. The moon is getting nailed all the time by mostly micrometeoroids, so about as small as like sand grains. Is that the real or a video? It's real. We're live streaming right now. Do you know other nations who are also heading to the moon? Oh yeah, absolutely. There's plenty of other nations that's landed on the moon. As far as like technology goes, there's plenty of nations that's actually landed on the moon or have equipment, some type of equipment or another that are on the moon. We only see one side of the moon. We do only see one side of the moon, but about 59% though, because of libration. Roughly about 59% of the moon. It's almost like a wobble effect because of its orbit that it takes around us is not perfectly symmetrical. So it has kind of a view of what appears to wobble for us, or what's called libration. It's pretty well. Looks so mesmerizing. It is. The moon is always so mesmerizing. Again, this is going to be Tycho over here. Let me see if I can move the telescope over just a bit. You can see how beautiful Tycho is. Go the right way here. Tycho is going to be this really crazy bright impact crater on the left. If I can move us over. There we go. Beautiful Tycho impact crater right there. Kind of pull out a little bit of brightness. You can see just how crazy awesome that impact crater is. So this is the youngest large impact crater that we see on the moon. Beautiful Tycho. Artemis mission has many. Oh yeah, member signed up. Yeah, much like the ISS. Yeah, absolutely. So true. So dang true. So darn true. A little bit of Copernicus over here. I'll kind of bring in Copernicus a little. We plan to activate certain minerals for AI. I don't know. That's something that'd be way beyond my knowledge. Have you ever seen an asteroid? Yeah, absolutely. Like we can see asteroids all the time. They're above us constantly. Or is elliptical? It is, yeah. Around the sun and Earth at the same time. Around us. It's more of a corkscrew. When we look at the way things actually orbit around the sun, they look almost like a corkscrew because of trying to keep up with it and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Is that a mountain or that crater? Oh, which one? Yo, hi Eva, how are you? Hey Mac, what's up, buddy? How old is Tycho? About 108 million years old, roughly. Moon orbit is elliptical. It is, yeah. That's correct. Earth spin rotates. Why doesn't the moon spin? It does actually spin. It takes about 27 days, 7 hours, and 43 minutes to make one rotation around Earth, but it's about 29.5 days to make that full, what would be considered the lunar day. But as it orbits around Earth every 27 days, 7 hours, and 43 minutes, it has to spin one time. That's why we see the same side of it. I do, buddy. I do remember you, Mac. It has been a while. It definitely has been a while. Well, the median hours of time. Sorry, there you go. Have you ever seen anything that should not be there? Honestly, no. Honestly, no. Moving across the moon. If you've seen something moving across the moon, it'd have to be massive. And in our perspective, let me go back to it real quick. Give you ideas here. Tycho right here is about 53 to 54 miles wide. That massive impact crater, it's super huge. You can put a massive city inside that and have a lot of room still. So you can imagine what you'd have to have in order to be able to see it roughly. Hi, Seller. Welcome in. Yeah, that's quite a synchronization. Yeah, synchronization rotation is actually the name of it. Means tonight we are going to steal the moon. That's right. Hey, Jody, how are you? Good to see you. Long time no see. Good to see you, Jody. Everything moving so fast in orbit. Yeah, it's so true. Until recently, there's gravity difference on the moon due to the matter. Yeah, absolutely. The gravity pockets would be the term of that. So that's a lot of problems you have, like when you're getting satellites in orbit around the moon, and they go around gravity pockets. You get like higher areas of like a lot of iron, for example, in some of the basaltic lava regions, and this causes the orbits to kind of pull back in towards the moon a little bit. So you get like doing an orbit around the moon is quite a bit different than even doing it here. I'm doing well. I am doing well. Good to see you. Honestly, good to see you. See if I can keep up with the comments here, y'all. Yeah, if the moon didn't spin, our oceans would be cutting. It's not so much about the spinning in our oceans, it's more of its gravitational effect with us. If the moon didn't spin, obviously we get to see all areas of the moon. But the end game for most moons is going to be what's called tidally locked, though. 611 Pittsburgh, and there was a flaming ball moving horizontally. Oh my goodness, it was amazing to see as a kid. Would it have been meteorite most likely? Depends. How fast was it moving, and did it break into parts or not? What's the focal length on your telescope? About 20. This one's about 26, roughly 2600 millimeter. One face all the time? No, not at all. We would expect, like most moons, the end game for most moons would be tidally locked, where you'd only see one side. See the ball from the trail behind it. Did you see the ball with the? I'm not too sure where you're making. Which one you're speaking of? Resolution telescope. Most of the. I must have missed something there. Can we hear some stories about what you've seen so far? Anything cool? Honestly, no. We see space. We look at stuff like the moon, planets, moons around planets, galaxy, nebulae, globular clusters, stellar nurseries, all kinds of all stuff like that. But honestly, seeing anything crazy, we don't. We don't see that much. Think about the moon. Larry David is there. Dang. Wouldn't it be awesome to look at the Earth from the moon? I would love it, brother. Good to see you, man. How you doing? How's your night? Where are you to see this view? Here on Earth. I'm here on Earth, but I'm near Kansas City, Missouri. Two eclipses dancing together. Oh my goodness. What's the resolution of your telescope? It's a 8-inch Smith-Cassegrain telescope. The resolution is going to come back more to your pixels that you have, like on your camera, for example. But it is an 8-inch Smith-Cassegrain style telescope, or what's called the Celestron 8SC. Interstellar spacecraft, never seen anything like it. Have you seen NASA rover on the moon yet? Not with my equipment. It'd be really small. Does space ever end? It's a really good question. So are you talking about like the super space-time? So if you look at space-time, it doesn't appear because it appears to be flat. So probably not in that terminology. I would push back on it because I have a hard time with. Personally, I have a hard time with infinity, and it's just a me problem, I guess. I have a hard time with infinity. But if you talk about the soup, no, definitely not. When you talk about the cosmos, you can see the background radiation, or the cosmic radiation, background radiation, and so we can see how it's kind of defined in a sense. In heat waves like that we have here in the Northeast, yeah, it's super crazy out here, super hot. Yo, thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, brother. Good to see you again tonight, by the way. Good to see you. Silver proof roll. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, brother. Infinity is crazy. I do agree. Do you see any NASA launcher space? NASA spaceships? Not from here near Kansas City. No, we don't see it. They don't fly over this region. Oh, you're welcome, Paul. Absolutely. Oh, Tyler, that's fine, man. You can feel the way you want. I mean, if you don't have logic on your side, I guess you can just feel the way you want. No one's going to try to win over you or anything like that, man. No one's here to do that. We're here to enjoy the view of the moon. You can either believe we land on the moon. You don't have to. Whatever. I don't care. Cool thing is we're looking at the moon, so that's the best part. Honestly, the best part is we get to hang out the moon, check out the moon, look at the beautiful impact critters that are just everywhere on the moon. I think that's the craziest, coolest thing to be able to do. Same amount of time. Oh, no way. That's super awesome, man. That's super awesome. Have you seen the green fireball meteorite? I've seen green meteorites before, if that's what you're speaking of. Usually that's when we're talking about different elements that are being interacted as like micrometeoroids come through. Meteorites, though, are when the object actually lands on the ground, where we talk about a meteor is that light that you see through the sky from a meteoroid. Michelle might get a picture of the Earth as they back. Oh yeah, she is mind blown. That's crazy awesome. I'm good. How you doing, me? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. It's very beautiful. That's a beautiful view of the moon tonight. I was just outside with my binoculars. Oh no way. I'm subscribed. Yo, that's amazing. I love it. This is awesome. Binoculars are an amazing way to be able to observe the moon, to be honest. It's crazy cool. Is Saturn visible now? Is invisible, then see Saturn. So it's going to be getting there. Let me check and see. We're really close to Pluto, by the way. Saturn's not quite high enough yet. It's still kind of behind tree lines. Still behind tree lines. We did land on the moon, absolutely. Logic would go there. Logic would definitely tell you that yes, we landed on the moon. Can only imagine how amazing the secret telescopes and technology would, oh yeah, release to the normal population. That'd be so true. What's the best star app you know of? I can't find one that's accurate. Yo, so are you talking about like a actual star map application or just an astronomy applications? Because we got a couple of them. Here soon you'll see Apex HUD come out, which is going to be a new application for star maps using some of the newer technology like Unity. But you can check out another application. It's called Apex Sky, which is an amazing astronomy software that we actually just started developing ourselves. It is out on Google, iOS, and on Windows desktop as well. So if you guys want to check that out, that's super awesome. There's no ads in it. But definitely check that one out. Next was going to be called Apex HUD, which takes a more of a modern approach to doing like a star application. This is where you can actually use like AR and actually look at the sky and align yourself and stuff like that. And the two apps actually work together, so it's really awesome. Zooming on a star, I wouldn't. Oh man, stars are so boring. They're like a little dot of light. There's like not much to a star to see. Always good to see you, Jack. Always good to see you, brother. Be back sounds good. Yeah, absolutely, sounds good. But yeah, like honestly, stars are so boring in a telescope. They're just a dot. They're a dot. Unless you jump in, we're looking like our star, the sun. Then we use a hydrogen alpha telescope. That's pretty crazy cool. View of the moon is normally semi-blocked. Oh, I'm by the trees. Yeah, came out loud and proud a few days ago. It was beautiful. That's awesome. I love it. That's amazing. Hi, what up, Nico? How you doing, buddy? I'm new to astronomy. I want to give it a shot. Pair of binoculars. Yeah, pair of binoculars are amazing. Wonderful way to get into astronomy. Stars are so far you can see it. Yeah, absolutely. You can't see it like the moon. Now, besides our sun, obviously, which is about 93 million miles away compared to the moon, which is about 238,900 miles away. But the size difference, obviously, is what matters here. We talk about the size there. Star clusters are amazing. I would agree. Yeah, globular clusters, absolutely awesome. Absolutely some of my favorite things for sure. And Andromeda's coming out, by the way. Andromeda's finally getting out from behind the tree, so we're going to be starting to do stuff like that, looking a little bit more of galaxies like Andromeda, Triangulum Galaxy are coming up. Of course, we got Saturn in the morning now, so there's a lot of cool stuff getting ready to come up. I'm super excited for what's ahead for us, for sure. Thanks, me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, me. I appreciate that. Galaxy season right now. Yeah, we're just coming out of Galaxy season, coming back into Saturn season finally. I'm more of a planetary person, so I really love planets. The planetary science is my side. So obviously getting back to Saturn, I'm super excited for it. Got invisible right now. There's a lot of comets that we could be able to see with telescopes. In the northern hemisphere and can't find the Andromeda Galaxy for the life of me. It's kind of tough unless you're in dark enough skies. Like here where I'm located, luckily it's dark enough. I can make it out in the actual sky. It's really cool. You ever seen a UFO? Honestly, I haven't. Honestly, I haven't. 10 people in the temple, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Maybe, hopefully I say your name right. Welcome in, by the way. Good to have you. How's New Zealand skies? How are the skies in New Zealand? Gonna show the Andromeda people I know. Oh yeah, Andromeda's so beautiful. With this field of view that we have, though, we would see the core of Andromeda. Essentially, that's what we see. I can swing us over there real quick. We'd have to set up the other telescope. Let me kind of fly over here real quick. Make sure the light's not going to be too bright for us. I should turn off the other light out here too. Let me see what we can do. I got to bring down the exposure a little bit, capture more light. If we're not in the trees, hopefully we're not in the trees. Am I going to be able to get anything? Really slow down the camera for a minute here. We may still be in tree line. We'll have to see. See what we can see when it does this. 4-second photo. Yeah, we're still in the tree line. These trees just grow, grow, and grow. But we'll get it. We'll get it back here soon. Let me do that, and then, dang, I wish we could have got it. We may see Andromeda here soon. Let me try one more thing here. I think Saturn's still behind trees too. Let me verify though. I'm pretty sure Saturn's behind the tree lines. Crazy thing here at the observatory is trees. So many dang trees, all the time trees. We'll swing over towards Saturn and see if we can see anything in that direction. Salute on our way real quick. Let's see if we can see anything over there. Honestly, don't know if we will. I'm thinking it's still in the trees, but we're gonna find out. Let me grab a little bit more light as we fly over. I'm not seeing anything. We turn up a lot of gain. Be able to see anything. Yo, Mac, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're where Saturn should be. I'm not seeing Saturn yet, so I'm thinking the trees are still blocking us so much. We're probably about an hour away from seeing Saturn, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're looking at trees right here. Looks like tree branches to me. There's nothing to see yet. All right, let me pull that back. Let me hit the moon again. Yeah, we're probably about an hour away from seeing Saturn, though. Roughly about that. Visually depict the north and south pole of the moon. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when we get back here, I'll show you. Mac, thank you so much again, buddy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Here we go. We're getting ready to pull back into the moon here. Hopefully I don't have the brightness all the way up. Oh, we're good. Okay. So North Pole. Let me speed up the camera in a little bit, or telescope. There we go. So here's going to be the North Pole of the moon. We're looking out towards the North Pole of the moon right there. And then South Pole would be over here, roughly. Pulled over. There we go. And South Pole would be roughly in this direction here. All right. Beautiful Tycho right there. Super bright. Super bright Tycho. Let me pull out some of the brightness. There we go. And beautiful Tycho impact crater again. Move the telescope over just a bit more here. Impact craters are insane. So many beautiful impact craters. Loving the detail of the moon tonight. My favorite planet, I would have to go with our planet. Honestly, our planet. I think we live on such a beautiful planet here on Earth. I think it's just way too amazing. But for visuals, probably Jupiter and Venus, and then Saturn. Honestly. Ever zoomed in on a plane before? You probably could see the I wish. They go by so fast. Trying to keep up with something like that would be so tough. Like super tough to do. Airplanes fly by super fast. Or zoomed in on the ISS. We try to capture them at times. It also moves by fast. We do have a setup that's supposed to help us get there. But honestly, these targets move by really fast. Planes and the ISS are super fast. Put in perspective, ISS moves at about 17,500 miles per hour. At its fastest approach. It's crazy fast how fast they actually move past us. Transit that. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you had a night where you got a transit, yeah, absolutely. It'd be a really fun capture transit. Definitely be fun. We've chased it a few times. We've gotten into the view. Just never had like a really good chase yet. Maybe one of these days. I don't even know when the next time. Let me see when the ISS comes through again. Let me take a look here. Our next path through would be, if I can get it loaded. The next path is really low, but it's about 4:27 a.m. Central Time. It's really low though, really low on the horizon. That's there, the satellites that fly in space. The ISS itself is the International Space Station. It is a satellite, but it's a space station more than a satellite, though. Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter is really cool, too. It's up near the moon. Her NASA is going to fly a drone on Titan into 2034. It'd be really cool to see how things go. It's usually called helicopters, though, at that point, because they really don't do well without the atmosphere like what we have. Though Titan has an atmosphere, it's a little bit different than what we have. Know the angle of rotation of Earth and with the moon. Not off the top of my head, dude. I don't know off the top of my head. Over ground speed. Yeah, it's insane. Like it's pretty insane to try to keep up with. Imagine trying to keep up with that. 4.75 miles per second. It's insane. Super insane. Some of the circles look man-made, or no, these are impacts from impact craters from like asteroids, meteors, and stuff like that. Hopefully I got the rest of your questions up here. Guys, questions are great tonight. Loving the questions. Absolutely love the questions tonight. Let me know, how's the view, by the way? Everything look okay? How's the view of the moon tonight? What's your favorite celestial object? Jupiter. I'd probably say Jupiter. The X8 blast is more than twice. It's insane, yeah. About 9 point, whatever it is, 9.8 meters per square second, whatever it is. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, the X8 blasting. Let me kind of zoom in over here real quick. I think this region's really beautiful. Ah, no way, Isabel. That's awesome. Thank you for the tube dancer. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Did we get hit by asteroid, or is it different because of our atmosphere? It's a little bit different. Our atmosphere does burn stuff up. Asteroids are huge, by the way. These are larger impacts getting hit by an asteroid. But we see, when we normally see like the meteors, these are micrometeoroids. They're very small, like the size of sand, which is pretty surprising. But asteroids are massive objects. Like, you don't want to get hit by an asteroid, obviously. Ever seen an impact on the moon or any meteorites hitting the moon? Not me personally. I have not personally been able to. There are videos out there that are valid videos, for sure. I love that gift. Yeah, I did too. That was really cool. That was really cool. There was a Japanese astronomer that actually captured one. I think back in 2021 or 2023. But it was a valid video. It was actually captured. It was actually really cool. I think I got the rest of your questions up there. Poor moon looks like this, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot going on there. Most of what we see, though, is from the Great Bombardment period. The Great Bombardment period is about almost about 4 billion years ago. So, like, when you look right here, right now we're looking at the Sea of Tranquility right here, the dark mass. This is going to be about 3.5 to 4 billion years ago when it solidified. This is actually the last one to solidify. Was most likely going to be Tycho, or sorry, not Tycho, but the Sea of Tranquility here. On the top left, you got the Sea of Serenity. You can kind of see the difference in the coloring here. You can see how it's kind of like the darker flow kind of goes up on the top of the Sea of Serenity from the Sea of Tranquility. If you keep the live 24/7, so we can see, yeah, catch anything interesting, that'd be a lot of fun. Know that they detonated a nuclear bomb on the moon. No, they did not. What do you think about the Apophis meteor? The meteor going to pass by Earth so close in 2029. I think it's going to be really fun to be able to watch. That'd be a really interesting target to be able to watch as it comes through. That'd be a really interesting target. I don't know what the actual question is though, but it will be an interesting target to watch. It's just like yesterday, 4 billion years. I know, compared to the age of the cosmos, for sure. Absolutely true. Hi Vanessa, how are you? How's Vanessa? Good to see you, Vanessa. The back of the moon, with Artemis 2. So 6 strikes a meteor. Yeah, it's crazy. The moon gets hit constantly. It gets hit constantly, but they're very small impacts. And usually you see it like not in the illuminated areas where we're looking at now, but you want to look out towards the areas that are not illuminated, because then it's going to be a much more dim brightness as they actually get impacted. And what you see there is ionization occur. That ionization, obviously, if it is a really massive impact, you would see it. But these small impacts, they're relatively faint, and so if we had the bright moon in the background like what we're looking at here, you just wouldn't see it. So you want to look like at the dark areas of the moon. Puffs is a lot less dense. Yeah, there's a little bit of information coming out about its density. Yeah. Hi Haney, how you doing? Did you hear me honk? I did not, bro. No, did you drive by just now? No way. You're welcome, Vanessa. Absolutely. Did you just drive by, bro? I'm gonna leave out an comment. I hit Jupiter. Yeah, I got tore up by Jupiter in 1994. Yeah. Make sure I got the rest. Meteor is dangerous for Earth. No, it won't hit Earth. No, it's gonna go by. It'll go by. All the trajectories already show it'll pass us, and it'll also pass the moon in, what is it, 2034 or something like that. 20 minutes ago. Dude, no way. Yeah, I couldn't hear nothing. I didn't hear you honk, bro. My bad. Dang, man. Didn't know you were coming through up this way. Hopefully you're having a safe trip tonight. Dang, why are you so I'm surprised you're just now going by. I thought you were heading to Kansas City yesterday. Where's some spots on the moon? Bright white. Younger impact regions. Much higher albedo. So imagine, we kind of pull it back and you can kind of see it a little better. But imagine like taking dirt and pulling it out of underneath the ground, and it looks a little bit different, but you let the sun beat on it a little bit, and it's a little bit different. We're talking about drying minerals here. Usually it's just drying minerals, but something on the moon where you got like no protection from not only just the solar X-rays, the different things. Solar winds are very highly charged and very radioactive, but it starts to dim stuff down. So younger impact regions are unmooned, kind of like when we talk about unearthed stuff, but unmooned soil essentially, which has a much higher albedo, which gives you a little bit more reflectivity. But over time, it actually dims down quite a bit. And you can do this. There's actually some really cool things that you can do with the brightness. Not only just the brightness, but the ejecta. We kind of pulled up a little bit of ejecta right here. You see like the lines coming out of Tycho here on the left side. And but what you can do is you can actually study these. And knowing that the moon gets hit by large impact craters about once every 10,000 years is another way to be able to actually date stuff. So it's really cool. Just a big pile of smaller objects when it gets close enough. Earth's gravity will pull it apart before it backs up. Most of the time it does. Most of the time. That's true. It is so wonderful. The moon is amazing. Got stuck in Kazakh. Oh, no way. Let you leave until 10 tonight? That's crazy, bro. No way. That's insane. What are they doing? Should be home for 4th of July at least, huh? Should be. Make sure I got the rest of your guys' stuff up here. Hopefully I get the rest of it. How far is it from us? The moon, on average, about 238,900 miles away. It's a little bit further right now because we just passed up the micro moon, which means that the furthest approach away from us, or what you would call, instead of perigee Syzygy, which is like a supermoon that we see, you got the apogee Syzygy, and so that's your furthest distance away from us, and its approach as it orbits around Earth. You plan on being? Yeah, absolutely. It'll be between us and the moon. Yeah, absolutely. Right now, it's over near the constellation Orion, if I remember right. Taken illustrated where French monks, among others, witnessed a massive exploitation on the moon surface. Interesting. Project 119. Got no clue what Project 119 is, dude. Big Taylor. Yeah, the music's actually really nice. We are the night owls. That is true sometimes. We seem to be the night owls. That is true sometimes. Thanks, Eva. I appreciate it. Or Eve. Thank you so much, Eve. Give the good work. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Rev. Honestly, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Good to have you all. See if Andromeda gets a little bit higher. It'd be really cool to see Andromeda tonight. Plus Saturn. I'm really excited to get back to Saturn season. Super excited to get back to Saturn season. We've probably got about 30 minutes or so. We'll be able to start viewing Saturn a little bit. It'll be the first time of the year, too, since we last seen it before it got too close to the sun. I am excited. Check out some of the details here. Thanks, Eve. Again, thank you. Best y'all on the net. Oh man, I appreciate y'all. Honestly, thank you. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I try to do my best. I try to do my best over here, and so do the mods. Got to give them correction or props as well. I wasn't alive back in 1957. What they did back then doesn't matter. When does Andromeda come out? It's out right now. It's just there's tree branches still blocking our view of where Andromeda's at. But hopefully we'll be able to see here in a bit though. We're gonna be too zoomed in to see like all of Andromeda, but we'll get to see part of it though. What would habitat we drill to the moon? What's under the moon's surface? It's a good question. Mostly silica though. There's not too much. There's a little bit of silica. There's a little bit of water, H2O. Not too much there. We do see a lot more like H2O, for example, in some of the deep impact craters near like the South Pole, mostly near the South Pole, but also near the North Pole, where some of them deep impact craters don't get any sunlight inside of them, and so they're really cool, like negative 420 degrees Fahrenheit, like really cold regions. I was the only one up. That's so funny, Shell. Hi, by the way, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks, Potency. Prothesy. Hopefully I can say your name right tonight. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. Any of the 7 planets you can't see? No, we can see all of them. The hardest one is Mercury, though. Mercury is actually one of the hardest planets to be able to observe just because of how close it is to the sun. But we can capture all of them. We can even go out as far as Pluto. Chris, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the $10, by the way, buddy. I appreciate it. How was your night, dude? How's Houston weather? Surviving the heat or no? I'm sure you guys are like crazy hot down there. Are the edges of light reflection? Are the edges of light reflections? I'm not too sure what your question is. You'll have to reword that, I think. I want to make sure I understand exactly what you mean there. Muggy, yeah, it's super muggy here. Yeah, it's super muggy here. Pretty nice here. Oh, nice, dude. No way. Very nice, very nice. It is still really warm up here. It's like 77 degrees right now. Warm and muggy. Really muggy. Thought maybe I see a little bit of clouds going through. Is that clouds? Maybe not. Could just be my eyes. I've seen a little bit of clouds. 83 degrees right now, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. In Florida, it's 84 degrees. The bright lights that are point on surface. Oh, it's some of the younger impact craters. So let me kind of come up. See if we can capture one here real quick. Make it a little easier to see. What appear to be bright lights, but it's younger surface on the sun itself that's just higher albedo. It reflects a little bit more light than other regions do. Like when you want to see like the brightest region on the moon, let me go over to it real quick. See if we can go the right way. Go the right direction. Go to over here. Go past Copernicus. Go the right way here. Here's going to be the brightest impact crater on the moon itself. Look how crazy bright it is. It's Friday, I forgot. It is Friday, Sean. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How is Sean tonight? Yeah, look at how bright that is, though. Dang, which way do I need to go here on the telescope? This direction. There we go. Hold up a little bit more. There we go. So here's the brightest impact region on the moon itself. Look how crazy bright that is. It is like crazy, crazy bright. Like, take a commercial jet to fly around the moon. Depends on how fast you go. Temperature on the moon, on average, about 0. So it's about 230, 240 degrees above Fahrenheit. And this is the side that faces us, by the way. About 230, 240 degrees above Fahrenheit, and drops down to about negative 220, negative 230. Roughly about 0 degrees. So what's up, right? It's just a much younger impact region. But there's other minerals there that make it a little bit brighter. But it's crazy because in that region is very energetic too. They see a lot of like off-gassing come from that region there. The risk gets greater, by the way. There's a lot of like off-gassing that occurs in that region, and so sometimes like people will see some of the gas come up and interact with some of the solar winds, the radioactive solar winds that come through, and cause it to like glow a reddish color. That's actually really crazy cool. Molten lava, like the stripes that you see right here by this impact crater, is called ejecta, debris blown outwards. You see kind of like the stripes coming out from it. It's called ejecta though. Debris blown outwards during the impacts. I gotta sneeze. Hold on a minute. Oh my goodness! Try to hold it in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's called ejected though, the debris that we see blown out. The dark regions, like what we see on the top left side, that's lava regions. 200 plus degrees, yeah, absolutely. What's a long pass? Yeah, that's a good question. Like these are 1,500 to 1,600 miles roughly, the ejector here, but this was a massive impact crater. The massive impact crater here is like 6 to 7 kilometers roughly wide when it got impacted. How was the moon? About 4.5 billion years, roughly, about 4.5. Thanks, by the way. I'm trying to keep from sneezing one more time. Maybe they're on the other side of the moon. What's that? Don't even know what we're speaking of again. Cold there in New Zealand. Oh, no way. Oh, okay. Something to do with Pleiades stars. Oh, wow. Oh, that's super cool. I don't even know what cold feels like anymore. It's been terribly hot this past week. When that's making you sneezy? I guess so, yeah. Something's making me sneezy. Something definitely making me sneezy. I want to sleep at 3. I have to work at 6. Yo, dude, no way. Okay, to relax in the car. I got you, brother. Yeah, get some rest, man. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, though. Yep, 7 Sisters Pleiades. New Zealand in the Southern Hemisphere. Yeah. Those guys are crazy down there. What would be the minimum angular diameter necessary to survive the atmosphere of Earth and impact for ejecta from the moon? So, that's a good question. I don't know the answer off the top of my head, though. It's a great question, though. You'd have to look it up. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. Honestly don't know off the top of my head. How mineral rich is the moon? About 96% of what we find here, roughly. Roughly about 96% of the same that we find here on Earth. And more in Katarki. New Year's when the sun rises in the same place. Oh, okay. On the horizon is the sun. Oh, that's so cool. In the same place the horizon and the sun. Oh, as Pleiades. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I got you. That makes sense. We found meteorites from the moon, though. Yeah, absolutely. I actually have one here. They're called lunar meteorites, or meteorites that originate from the moon. So, are you able to see 10T pimple? Not right now, not in my view currently. Would you be able to dunk on the moon? If you played basketball on the moon, you'd be able to, well, so you'll only weigh about a sixth of the gravity, roughly. So, like if you're, 180, what was it? 180 pounds here, you'd be like 60 on the moon or something like that. You'd definitely do better, for sure. For sure you would. You'd definitely do a little better. There's only about 60 or sixth of the gravity on the moon than what you have here. Though you still got to do a lot more like calculations. You'd have to look at your lift. You're still going to be pulled back down, obviously. So you got your you'd have to do your calculation basically of what it is. I can't even remember what the escape velocity is on the moon. So you'd have to look it up. It's like 2 point something like that. Chinese moon base win. I got no clue. No clue. You're welcome. Yeah, absolutely, Dana. Yeah, you're welcome. Max, so great to see you. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, thank you so much. The gravity is relative to you. Yeah, to you and your location. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to all depend on what's underneath you, what's pushing up on you. Essentially, it scares you off. Scared me, by the way. I appreciate it. You don't like the sound? That's crazy. I don't know why it scares you off, though. I think the song's actually pretty calm, chill. Look like a huge mountain on the edge. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of crazy mountains on the moon, so you kind of come back over here, kind of what you're looking at here. There you go. I'm bringing a little bit more light too. See a little better. Hopefully you can see him a little better. I drink lighter on the moon wind. I got no clue. That'd be crazy though. Space is not air. Then what is it? It depends on where you're at in space. It really just depends on where you're at in space itself. Like you're in space right now, Ivan. We have oxygen here. We have nitrogen and everything else that's in our atmosphere. So other areas don't have much in them. Some areas are very, very thin. It just depends on where you're at. Like on the moon itself, you have a exosphere. Super, super small amount of atmosphere itself, but it's called an exosphere. Really small amount. Has the telescope land use the sun as magnification? This is like China, no? That one, or not China? A European company that wants to do that or something like that. Crazy, man. I did kind of. I read a little bit on it. Crazy idea. Nice, nice signal. What did I did not? I didn't see the 2001 movie. I did not. Affected dark matter. It's a good question. Dark energy, dark matter himself. When you talk about dark matter, it appears to be what holds together a lot of stuff like galaxies, for example, and make them spin faster than what they should near the edge of like galaxies. It accounts for gravity calculations that where there's nothing to be able to see, honestly. That's Mount Everest, yeah. Dark matter's only effect is gravitational. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. It's just a calculation of what is missing, what can't be seen, where gravity's there. What appears to be there. Anyways, there's gravity, but can't figure out what it is, what's doing that. But why do we sometimes see different colors of the moon, like yellow or red? So there's a couple of things there, mostly from the atmosphere, though. Things in the atmosphere, whether it's pollution, dust, stuff like that in the atmosphere, gives it a weird color, especially near the horizon or when it's really low in the horizon, right? Especially here in the summertime, if you're in the northern hemisphere, like the United States. It causes it to stay relatively low. It causes it to give kind of a weirder color that we tend to see. But usually that, but other than that, we get like what's called the blood moon during like a total lunar eclipse. And that's from the UV and the X-ray going through. Top of mountain on the moon, Mount Huygens on the moon itself. Beautiful Mount Huygens. Made about, and it's a good question. I got no clue. Couldn't tell you. Most likely it'd be atoms, but good question. Couldn't tell you. The tallest mountain on the moon right there. Let me try to pull it in a little better. Mount Huygens would be off in this region here. There you go. Define harvest moon, if you would. It's just the name of the moon itself. It's just the name of the full moon in August or September. Gotta think it all the way through again. Or October. Get the buck moon, the corn moon. Anyway, it's just the name of the full moon. It's just that during the harvest season. You love the snow moon? Oh, I got you. I'm so tired. Oh, car show, dude. After work, about. Oh, no way. That's so awesome, man. Car shows are a lot of fun. Love travel in space, heading to wherever, never to return, but exploring every day. You know, the big crazy cool. I like it. Does a moon have moons? Not our moon, it does not. And technically, you could technically have a moon, but it wouldn't last long. But by definition, moon itself would be a natural satellite object that orbits around a planet. I see Bear, how are you doing? Good to see you. October is harvest moon. Okay, October is. I can never remember the full moon names, to be honest. There's so many of them. Then you get into like the different full moon names as well, instead of just like the harvest moon. You can get into other moons. It was a harvest moon in the past couple of days. No, we had the we just went by the strawberry moon, the mini strawberry moon, actually on the 29th. Mini strawberry moon. We got the buck moon coming up, and we'll have the corn moon. Oh man, there's just so many of them. So many dang moons out there. Or names for moons. We had the blue moon last month. Yeah, there's so many darn moon names though. Bring out some of that brightness again. Crazy bright. It looks smaller, yeah. And it's an apogee approach. It tends to look smaller to us. Can harvest at night, full moon. Yeah, that's when they tend to actually work late into the night. And that's where it got the name, the harvest moon. Back when they were hand picking stuff, different types of crops. No, there's more than 12 names. There's 13 technically, but then you can go beyond that, and there's even more full moon names. We go for roughly 13th though. Blue moon being the 13th one. Here in New Zealand is April. Oh wow, is it really? Interesting. That's crazy cool. Yeah, and again, it comes back to culture too. Culture can have different names for full moons as well. Look at the central peak in that impact crater there on the very top. That's very beautiful. You believe there's 13 moon month calendar in the past based on the moon? I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Not always we get 13 full moons a year. It happens about every roughly 2 to 3 years roughly. Can you see the moon landing places? We can go through them. Yeah, absolutely. I can show you where they're located. We can kind of zoom out a little bit too, make it easier on us. So actually, we're looking at 16. 16 is going to be off on the left. Let me kind of pull it over a little bit more. Let me just zoom out a little bit more. 16 is going to be out here, and then you got 11. Oh man, it's still so far out, ain't it? I gotta really zoom out a bit. There we go. All right, 16's out here. 11's right here. You got 17 and oh my goodness, still on the screen, is it? 17 right there. We'll kind of come over here a little bit, and you'll have 15 out here, and then go towards Copernicus over here. Oh, wrong way. You're down there. Oh, I gotta speed up telescope control. My goodness. There we go. And then you got 12 and 14 right here. 12, 14, 15 on the top. Why is my screen so far up there too? Oh, I see. I got to like all the way zoomed out, don't I? There we go. That's a little better. Now I can actually move around. Real quick here, I guess too. Sea of Showers. This is going to be Plato, impact crater. Right here, you can kind of see it. It's a little hard to see, but let me kind of zoom in a little bit. You'll see what looks like a dark path there. That's going to be... Let me pull it over. Oh my goodness, now we're moving way too fast. Come back up here. Anyways, oh my goodness. Get back over here real quick. Sea of Cold is going to be up here, by the way. Alpine Valley is going to be this one right here. And this is the Alpine Mountains. I'm going to come back out a little bit more. You got the Bay of Roughness over here. Looks like a shark took a bite out of it. Move a little bit here. Alpine Mountain Range. Sea of Serenity. The Sea of Tranquility, the Apollo 11 landing site. And then you got the Bay of Roughness here on the bottom. Sea of Fecundity would be over here. And then Sea of Crisis is off on the edge over here. Hi Solar, I do. How are you? Do the bright lights vary in brightness according to angle of sun? I mean, ish. They can, for sure, because of the angle of the sun reflecting off of which different aspect of that rock it's going to reflect off of. But mostly it comes back to just the albedo. So is there any way to see it? Not with my equipment, no. I couldn't see those small objects in my equipment. Hi, Bear. Have an amazing night. Good to see you. And 5. Night and hello and 5. Wait, well, I'm so confused. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Good night. Good evening. Good to see you. Is the flag still there? Yeah, they are. Some of them are now laying on their side, though. From when the lips took off, they actually blew them over. Beautiful Tycho, yeah. Let's go to Tycho real quick. Go the right way. Get Tycho in our view here. Beautiful Tycho over there. I'll pull it up a little higher. Yeah, absolutely. Gorgeous impact crater. One of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. If I can come a little closer. There we go. One of my favorite impact craters for sure. How high is Saturn? Getting closer? Getting a little bit closer. Getting a little bit closer. Much better than standing hiding at the college. Oh my goodness. Looks like the bottom of a cantaloupe. Kind of looks like that, yeah. Or even like a watermelon in a way. Kind of looks like a watermelon. Tycho's typically called the belly button of the moon. Hi, Blue. How's it going? How are you doing? Does the moon have caves? It does. Lava tubes. So crazy how good this looks. Yeah. Even if you can't get that close, amazing. I would agree. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Chicken and Biscuits, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. How you doing, man? And this waning micro moon. That's right, buddy. Absolutely. How's your night? Good to see you again. Where did Apollo 17 land? Oh yeah, absolutely. Let me go back over here. Get back over here. So on the right, let me give this a little bit more brightness to work with. Up here is going to be the Sea of Tranquility, the Sea of Serenity, and 17 landed between the two. Between 2 and 15 is a little bit further off. 16 and 11. So 11's like right here. And then 16 is just off the view that we currently What gear are you running tonight? C8, 8-inch Smith screen from Celestron. Doing great. That's awesome, man. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That is amazing. Never been to the moon here for that. Oh my goodness. Eve, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, you got presidency there. You got Shadow Moon. Nice. Ellie. Smile White Club. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love and support. If you go map of the moon landings, it'll show you all of them. Oh yeah, you can get way beyond that. Like you can get into the lunar landing sites and stuff too. Lunar landing sites, the surveyor landing sites. It's crazy how many landing sites are on the moon. Landing at Friday 13th full moon party in January 1987. Yo, that's crazy awesome. That is crazy awesome. Thank you so much, Eva. I appreciate it. Thank you, Eva. Thank you so much for the love and support. And again, yeah, Chicken, thank you so much too, buddy. I appreciate y'all. Honestly do. I appreciate the love and support. It helps us continue to do what we're doing and be able to pick up new equipment like what we're using tonight, the new camera. I appreciate it. I honestly do. It's a good time for a drink, by the way. Some Powerade Zero tonight. Tell people we're they're incredibly, yeah. When it's been smashed, oh, it's debris from my house. Do we know the oldest impact? Honestly, we don't. We don't know the oldest impact. Most of the impacts are from the Great Bombardment, which is about 4 billion years ago. But the original impacts would have been somewhere about 4.5 million years ago, though. Hey, Johnny, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yep, couldn't tell you which one the oldest impact is. Cameron, what's up, man? Y'all, congrats, Cameron. Cameron has some really cool, exciting news. I'll let him type it out in chat, of course. But congrats, Cameron. Good to see you tonight, buddy. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gold coin. I appreciate y'all, honestly. Thank you. Cameron, good evening. Working tonight or no? Get to use telescopes? Oh man. Go watch live footage of the moon. I know, it's insane. How crazy is it that I'm sitting here in Kansas City, Missouri, and we all get to check out the moon like this? So crazy awesome. I love it. Technology has came a long ways. It really has came a long ways. Okay, sounds good. Got your Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope proposal accepted. If you guys don't know anything about Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, it's going to be amazing. It's basically Hubble times 100. Absolutely amazing. Cameron, he studies supernovae. He studies supernovae. So his studies are stars that go kapoof, essentially. And you study... You normally study, if I remember right, white dwarfs, right? Supernovae caused by white dwarfs. Waiting for my group is, oh man, on our RTS. There's some supernova. I requested. Got a roam pool. Oh no way, the Psycho, yo, that's awesome, man. No way. Does the moon get hit as much due to no atmosphere? Yeah, exactly it. Mostly because of no atmosphere. Just as many incoming. Yeah, we do. We honestly do. So, but they get eaten up by our atmosphere. Exactly how it works. Yeah, exactly it. You got it. Imagine the moon getting smashed forever and just happen to be right ingredients that fall on Earth. And again, the magic, or perhaps not. Maybe. There's a little bit of information that just came out recently from biologists and suggests that life didn't form here, that it may very well came here from asteroids. That's very interesting. And again, thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it. It's up the sun up over there, is it? We got the moon up. Sunset, but it is 3:25 a.m. for me now. It's about 3:25 a.m. Traveling to the Big Island to observe from the summit, which should be a blast. Maybe I can find a way to let you tune in. I'll let you know. Oh, okay, dude, that'd be amazing. That'd be super awesome. Someone asked how long it would take to fly a jet around the moon. Technically about 13. Yeah, sure. Depends on your speeds, of course. So, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. Absolutely, you're welcome. You gotta fight biologists though. Biologists would have more information on all that information. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it'd be really awesome, Cameron. It'd be so awesome. I want to see if we can see the moon, or not the moon. If we can see Saturn yet. Let's see if we can do it. Let me make sure we're centered up at the moon properly. Ish. It's not horribly centered. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Let me see if I can grab. Let's see if we can triangulate a little bit here. Let me first go to M31 Andromeda Galaxy. Let's see if we can see the core of Andromeda. Fly over to it. Let me speed up or slow down the camera just a bit here. I want to be able to see what we're looking at. And should be coming in right now. See if we can get a little bit more light. Maybe 2 seconds. Oh, I can see a few stars. It's always a good sign. Let it kind of settle in here for a minute. You can see some stars going by. We'll see if we can get to settle down. Here in Kansas City, 2017 for the poll. Yeah, I was actually up near St. Joe for it, which was right in the path. So I was near St. Joe in 2017 for that one. Alright, let me see if I can place all this. Get the telescope. We're going to make the telescope move over just a little bit here, and we'll get part of Andromeda to come in. You'll see kind of like a little glare on the bottom. Let it kind of settle in for just a second, and then we'll try to get it center up just a little bit better for us. A little bit more perspective of Andromeda there. This is going to be the core of Andromeda, the halo that we see. To the moon would take forever. Yeah, take you forever, huh? All right, let me do like a 15-second photo. See if we can make out much of Andromeda real quick. End of the month, my night is on the 26th, 27th. Okay, might be able to get you in for a Zoom or something if you like. That'd be super awesome, bro. Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be really awesome. So here's part of Andromeda starting to come through. I'm going to see if the telescope comes down. Let me see if we can stack it too. You can see a little bit of Andromeda trying to come through here. And some clouds. Looks like we've got a little bit of clouds out there. Look how crazy bright this core is. It's insanely bright. My drive to the moon would take 20 days. That's insane. Super insane. Let me turn off the histogram over here. There we go. Make it look a little easier on our eyes. You can start to make out a little bit of Andromeda Galaxy. A lot better with the other telescope setups, so. Look how bright Andromeda is, like the core of Andromeda. That's just super cool. Really amazing to get to see. We'll do it on another night. We'll set up a different telescope and actually take some pictures of Andromeda Galaxy. It's massive and stunning. Honestly, really beautiful. We'll speed the camera back up a little bit. See if we can hit Saturn here. Saturn there, and we on our way. Use smart telescope. I do not. This telescope's sitting on a EQ6R Pro Mount. This one does. It's a manual telescope that you'd expect to see, except on a automated mount, equatorial mount. All right, I am seeing. It looks like trees. Not high enough yet. It looks like. Let's see if I can get a little bit more light in here. Yeah, I think we're still looking at trees. Can't see nothing over here. Can't see anything. What are they doing to us? Let me try to. Let's see. Where's Saturn go from here? Right to there. So it's past right about here. Let me slew to. Let's see. Let me actually set it back to default here. Click here. And telescope to cursor position. There we go. I want to slow this over just a bit. I see a star trying to kind of come in right there. I just want to see if we'll be out of the trees within like the next like 20-30 minutes. I see a few stars here though. It's always a good sign. All right. We kind of go back towards Saturn just a bit, see how far it needs to go. All right, now telescope slew, cursor position. Slide it down just a bit more here. Oh, we need more light though, don't we? Oh, way too much light. Yeah, I don't see any stars there, so it needs to be a little higher. Here, telescope slew. Move it over just a bit more. Alright, I see some stars here. So it probably got like about 15 minutes or so. And and we'd be able to see a little bit of Saturn. Let me see if I can place all this real quick. Grab a little bit more light. Got your 6. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How's your night? Oh, I couldn't get enough stars here to do this. Let me play solve. Not gonna let me. Hey, too many stars. Or not enough stars, I should say. Alright, back to the moon for a minute. 3, 2, and 1. Wee! On our way. Speed up the camera. Bring down all the brightness so we don't get blinded when we get over here. Let it run until it gets us in there. Drop the histogram stretch, that'll hurt too. And we should be coming in. There's the moon again. Back to the moon. Have to go in 5 minutes. Ah, man, I'm sorry, but sometimes it's just a fight sometimes to get different objects to show up, obviously. It's almost like a fight, essentially. Gotta wait until it's ready. Turn on the histogram stretch, there we go. But I give you the moon for the next 5 minutes at least. If you don't mind the moon for a little bit. Zoom in a little bit here. I give you the moon, the beautiful moon. It's always like an amazing view, obviously. The moon is so beautiful. You're welcome. Absolutely, you're welcome. Oh, it's 1:29 for you already. Wow. 3:32 a.m. here for us now. 3:32 a.m. These impact craters here, you can see like right in the center. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me select like a region of interest here. Maybe like that. We're going to zoom in on the pixels on the camera itself. Gives a little bit more resolution. I'm pulled over just enough. And you can see like right in the center. That's called a central peak in the center of this impact crater. And what I'll do now is called live stacking. Live stacking is going to take all the images and just put them on top of each other so you get a little higher definition view as well. And check out the central peak in that one. How crazy cool is that? Let me turn off the brightness here, the auto histogram stretch. See if we can get that brightness proper. How cool is that impact? Central impact, or central peak there. That's crazy. Has it wish been visible? It is visible right now, yep. You get sighting of the moon, man. Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to see like the man on the moon, just visually, during the full moon than it is through a telescope, to be honest. Get caught up in our lives, but these images let us know that, yeah, really, that we live in. So true. That's so true. That's absolutely true. Let me go back to raw view here. Low witch on the moon. You can head that way. If I can go the right way. Tell telescope to go the right way, huh? I can use these controls. The controls are way off on me. Oh my goodness. I think we can land on the witch on the moon here. Alright, there's the witch on the moon right there. Back up a little bit more. Can you all see her? How well they seem to have the same depth. No, it's just in your visual perspective, it seems to be the same depth. I'm wondering if you can see the footprints with the new telescope. No, this is still really wide view. Really wide view. C20 went up, right? Yeah. It's easy to see numbers on the moon. It's actually kind of funny how well you can make out like numbers on the moon itself. It's kind of funny. See if I can show you another one. Some more numbers on the moon. There's quite a bit up here that you can actually see sometimes. I don't know how well they'll come in right now, though. Not too well, I don't think. Yeah, sometimes you see like wild areas that look like they have numbers on them. It's pretty cool though. Right now we're looking at the moon, enjoying our beautiful moon. Oh yeah, pyramid, some aliens, yeah. Never seen either one. Never seen either one. Throw a flag. Oh, you need a flag, dude? It's 4th of July weekend. Like, you can run to, like, Ace Hardware, True Value or something if you need one. If you've never seen one before. Justin, what's up, buddy? Our favorite vampire, what's up, bud? Don't have a telescope like that. Would never see me, right? Big smooth spots from ancient lava flow. Or, yeah, it is. Basaltic lava regions. Ancient solidified lava beds. Flag will put on the moon. I wish I could see it. Honestly, I wish we could. They're super small though. Haven't seen anyone in a while. Yeah, it's been a minute. Like, June was horrible. June was one of the cloudiest months I remember in a long time. Like, it's been forever. It's been a long time. Look at the sun with the with the solar telescope. Yeah, absolutely. It made me carry this guy deep enough on the moon. Feel flag yet. Always amazed me how many impact craters are on them, though. And you missed it. How have you missed it? Like, I fly stream the sun quite a bit. It seems like I did. Not as much as I wish I could. It seems like quite a bit. I've seen strange objects on or around the moon. Honestly, no. Honestly, no. Honestly, I have not. The new telescope. Oh, the solar one? Or no? Solar telescope? We got the new camera, which is what we're using right now. If that's what you mean. No, I have not. I've never seen any of this, though. Unfortunately, I have not. It'd be awesome, though. I just haven't. Why does the sun blind us, but not the moon? And it's still reflecting sun rays. It is, but it's a little different, though. The moon itself only reflects about 12% of the sunlight that it actually receives, but it's not the sunlight per se, it's the UV that gets you. No, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the new camera. That's what we're running right now. Running it currently. Hey, sounds good, buddy. Good to see you again. Have an amazing night. Have a super awesome night. And a safe weekend. Safe 4th of July if you're in the United States. And if you're just anywhere else, just be safe. There we go. Why does the moon phase never change? It does. It actually does. There's a massive impact crater that was actually discovered not too long ago that actually occurred like in 2024. You take a long exposure, high definition picture that does the atmosphere. So what we do with the moon itself, we do what's called live stacking, which is this process right here. It just takes a bunch of short exposures and puts it on top of each other. So it's taking the video and then each frame from the video and just stacks it on top of each other. Right now we're like 500 images, 600, 700, 800 images, 900 images. There's 1,000 images right there, just stacked on top of each other. No, I'm not single. Do you know where all the SpaceX rockets go to? It depends on the SpaceX rocket. Depends on it. Jace, what up, man? How you doing, buddy? How's your night? Your boy stuck on me. That's what people say. That's what people say. You're welcome. Absolutely, you're welcome. Long exposure would be all bad looking at the moon. Like we're running over 100 frames per second right now. And as we continue to bring it up, this is 98 frames per second. The moon, here's 80 frames per second. It's just, the moon is crazy bright. Absolutely bright. Pretty hard to do like a long exposure. It'd be all that. Make sure the music and then mesmerizing be. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the striations from beautiful Techo down there. There's a cat on the moon. You guys want a cat tonight? The cat on the moon. Alright, let's back up again. Kind of zoomed in quite a bit here. Region of interest. There we go. There we go. See it a little better here. Kitty cat, that's right. The cat on the moon. The moonlight's cold. Do you know what that means? So, moonlight's cold. Do you actually know what that actually means? You see the mirror on the retroreflective mirrors. I don't see them, but you can bounce lasers off of them. You need like a 50-watt laser to bounce off them. They're used to bounce light off of and receive back to a receiver. Next to it looked like, oh, did it really? Like a peace sign? This is funny. Here's a cat again right here. In the corner of it? I don't see it. I didn't see it when I was just trying to find it. I wasn't seeing it. I love the app. Apex guy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. I've done a lot of work on that, especially in June since we had no it had no vigils because of the clouds. I spent a lot of time working on it. I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. What's the app? Apex Guy. You can find it on the Android, iOS, and Microsoft stores. It's called Apex Guy. Type it in here. There we go. I get more memory on the phone. Oh, no way. Need more space on the phone. It's not too bad. It's under, I think like 60 megabits. Megabytes, sorry. 60 megabytes. And solar alerts all week. Yeah. You might have to change it. Like, the sun has been, like, insanely angry. The sun has been insanely angry. Yo, thanks, Jason. You got Gary right there. No way. And you got Dingo. Nice, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love and support, brother. Got the app on the Android and the Windows. Oh, nice. That's so cool. Did you get the newest release? It just came out today. Yesterday for Android and Windows, and today it just came out for iOS. And it's really cool. Actually has a lot of cool stuff built into it. It gives you a little bit more planetary information and meteor information. It does a pretty good job. Get to see where like Jupiter's and moons are when the next time the Great Red Spot will go come across for you at your location. So when it transits, when it begins transit and ends transit, different things like that. It's super awesome. Hope you see you and CGB don't mess up the moon. Ah, yeah, for sure. With mine construction, yeah, I hear you. I hope we just don't have too many, we decided to put so many satellites up above us we cause a blanket. No, new bright supernovae recently. I tried to get an account on Transient. They're being a pain though, man. They're very picky. Not brighter than 16 mag. Yeah. Yo. You think there's a city on the moon? It's a wild thought. Very beautiful view tonight, Maria. Welcome in, by the way. Good to see you. I think the lunar landfill will be a thing in the future. Oh man, if you knew how much trash was on the moon already from like space traveling already, just from the 12 individuals that landed there, oh my goodness. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's a tough thing to really think about. Especially when you put it in, guys, over here. But when you really think about like what happens with all that debris, because you don't have like the sediment changes and everything else out that we have here to erode everything, but it's all bad, like all bad. It's over here on the very bottom coming in. Where were the flags planted? Which one? Quite a bit of them. A lot of like, so you got the 6 different flags from our missions where men went, but there's a lot more flags than just that though. A lot of flags on the moon. So, but I'll try to show you some of them real quick. Right here is going to be 12 and 14. Let me see if I can mark it up. 12 and 14 will be out by, let me get it marked up. There we go. 12 and 14 is out in this direction here. And then you go off in, if I can control the telescope properly. Come up here a little bit more. Get it in our view. We got 15 right about here. This is the Sea of Showers right here. Come back over a little bit. You got the Sea of Serenity coming in. And so you got Apollo 17, and then you got Apollo 11 here. Move it up a little higher. There we go. Apollo 11's here, and Apollo 16's down. It's like off in this direction. 16, 11's over there. Here's what the risk is. It's over here, the really bright area. Really, really bright. Impact is over on this side. I'll bring it back in again. Right there, on the very top of the risk is. Josh's coffee. Ah, okay. You can get your drink. Nice. What are you drinking today? Don't tell me Red Bull. No way. Good morning, JK. How you doing, buddy? How's your day? Oh, let me try this. We gotta try this. 3, 2, 1, wee! Let's swing over here real quick. Let's see if we can do this. Get a little bit more light. I think trees may still be blocking us. We'll have to find out. We're still moving. See stars flying through every now and then. Oh, there she went. You guys see it? I just seen it. Come here. My goodness, I found it. Closer. Look what we just found. Pull out some of that brightness though. A little bit more light. Oh no way, dude. Try to find a clean the debris on the moon. That's so funny. Maria. Thank you. I'm probably the wrong person to clean the moon, but I would be all up for it for sure. I would definitely be up for sure. Well, you can see Saturn as well. Yeah, absolutely. Look how beautiful that is. Like how stunning Saturn is currently. Let me see if I can speed up the camera just a bit more. Bring in a little bit of brightness here. Try to get rid of our... you can see some of the moons there too around Saturn. Probably got to focus just a bit, it looks like. We'll pull out some of the brightness. How beautiful Saturn is though. Let's see if I can focus a little better. It's not much. Very little amount of focus here. See which way we need to go. I think the other way. We'll hold it here for a minute. See how fast my telescope movement is. Beautiful Saturn, check that out. We're not out there, yeah. Mars, not high enough yet. Not quite high enough yet. Mars, not quite high enough yet. Looks like we got a little bit of clouds, or is that tree branches? Hard to tell. Something's still getting us a little bit. Well, those moons, yeah, those are some of the moons. Here, let me bring some more light. You can see it a little better. I was like, try to speed it up real quick on the camera. Some of them come in. Oh, that's gonna be way too bright, I think. I can see some. You can see a few of the moons there. On a night where we don't have as many clouds, they'll come in so much better. Good to come in a little bit better. Saturn away from us. Ooh, I'd have to pull it up the current distance. Let me try to pull it up real quick. Saturn is 886 million miles away. 886 million miles away tonight. It's a good distance. Utilize, yeah. I didn't touch this problem. Oh, okay. That happens. That happens, man. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. So good to see Saturn again. Probably getting to enjoy the view of Saturn. Looks like it needs to focus a little bit. Are we getting in tree branches still, though? Can't tell if we're still in tree branches or not. Let's see if I can live stack it real quick too. See what happens on the live stack. Auto adjust the brightness a little too much. Which way do we need to go? Too bright still or no? Jupiter's not. It's already set. We can see Pluto, but it's really close to the moon. Currently really close to the moon. I'm outside for an hour. Okay. Yeah. Easy ways to prevent that. So, dew heater. A dew heater is what you'd be looking for. But even a hair dryer. You can use a hair dryer on the optics to kind of help get rid of the moisture. Is a cube ever visible? What do you mean by cube? Are you talking about like the hexagon storm or no? Can you see it? See what? What was yours? Oh, Pluto? No, it's too close to the sun right now. We wouldn't be able to see it because of the sun. The sun would make it really, not sun, sorry, moon. The moon itself. It's too close to the moon. And turn off the histogram stretch. There we go. We'll start to see it a little better. Yeah, it's too close to the moon, so I'm not able to see it. Go the right way. Or the rings are fading away. What'd you say? Are you talking about like for when it's on edge or actually fading away. We know that it fades away. It does a couple of things. It builds a bunch of moonlets inside the ring, and then it also rains in some of the ring into Saturn, or what's called ring rain. But last year when we talked about it, it would be the visual that we have as it orbits around the sun. As we orbit around the sun, we get into a position where the ring itself looks edge on. Really hard to see. Now it's opening back up though. We're starting to open up. We'll be heading towards the greatest southern opening, where you can actually see a little bit more of the width of the ring, where it looks a lot more like the emoji. Oh, during the meteor shower, that's a lot of fun. One point during the year, the rings align with my view, and they kind of disappear. Yeah, so that was last year. It happens. So your southern opening, greatest southern opening, is about 7 years roughly. So next 7 years, we'll start to see the greatest southern opening come to us, and we'll get a better view of it. Pretty wild, though. I can't tell if that's the tree branches or if that's clouds going through. See how it kind of fades out a little bit and then comes back a little bit. Can you see Sirius at all? Or is it too small? Yeah, absolutely. Sirius is actually one of the easiest targets to see. It's the closest one to us when we talk about dwarf planets, but it's over in the main asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. But yeah, we can absolutely see Sirius. It's much easier to see, to be honest. When you talk about like looking for Pluto, that's pretty tough. Pluto's a tough one to get. It looks like a really faint star. Looks like a really faint star when we talk about Pluto. I can't tell if that's clouds going through. It kind of looks like it, don't it? See how it's fading out a little bit. Very well could be clouds coming through right here. It's either clouds or it's going to be the trees. New here. Oh, welcome in, dude. Good to have you. Welcome in. Going to Illinois tomorrow. Oh, nice, dude. Illinois is alright. I lived there for a while. I started out in the fire service out there. I was a firefighter EMT out in Illinois in my younger days. Ah, I know. I've really missed Saturn. Honestly, I haven't missed Saturn. Now we need to just throw up the C11 again, huh? Get the C11 out and go for it. Come into the belt, bro. What belt? Which one? Saturn is such a beautiful planet. Honestly, a stunning planet. This camera does justice with it, too. We're doing a good job with it. Can't tell if the background's kind of messed up or not. Looks okay, but it don't at the same time. Can't tell. The Lord of the Rings, that's right. In your younger days, you teased me and Ginny? Yeah, in my younger days. It's been a minute. I feel old, man. I feel old. It has ears, there you go. It has ears. I love it. I'll pull back over here a little bit. Yeah, that's a cloud, I think. I don't think it's a tree branch. Hard to tell. Looks like a cloud kind of blocking up our view a little bit. Saturn and other planets are out there right now in space. I know. It's mind-boggling to think of some different things, especially like distance. Really gets in your head a little bit and like, well, really that far away? That's insane. Pull back up a little bit. There we go. I think we got, I can't tell if it's clouds or tree branch right there. Move it over just a bit more. Maybe a tree branch that we're passing through. Else makes you feel dang. Dennis 35, dude. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. See Mirage in the sky? Nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, I can't tell the clouds or tree branches. I should look, huh? Let me look out for 2 seconds here. Let's see what I can see. Let's see which one it is. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Yeah, let's see. I think tree branches. Honestly, I think it's tree branches that are blocking our view there. Yeah, it is. I think it is. Now you can see it really going in. Pretty sure it's tree branches blocking our view. Favorite planet, you're Jupiter. For observation, Jupiter by far. Light minutes, hours are not that. I know. I think that's the main thing is just how mind-boggling some of that is when you get the distance. It's crazy. I think Saturn, Jupiter is our guardians. Happen to comments another area. Not really so much. Not as much as you think they do. Jupiter definitely helps a little bit with like long period comments, but it's still slingshot stuff with us. It's pretty wild, sir. Ever looked into the personality traits that are attributed to the planets? Honestly, I did not. Hey, advice on purchasing a camera supposedly built for, or purposely built for telescopes. The price range go from $50 to, I know. SY body is really nice, and if you're talking to it really just depends. It depends on what you're trying to do. So planetary views, lunar type stuff is one type of camera. When you get into like DSO, deep space targets, then you're in a whole different ballpark of cameras. This is where you can get it easily into the thousands of dollars. But you can look like SY Bony, SVBONY. They got pretty good stuff. I like they got the SV305C Pro Camera. I kind of like that one, to be honest. It's actually a really nice camera. And Jupiter, it is. It is. Is that Pandora? Will Pandora be in this direction? It would definitely be in this direction. Jupiter did keep, or Saturn kept Jupiter in check. That's right. I'll pull out a little bit of that brightness. Pull back over here. Are we still tracking side wheel? No. Oh, of course not. We're tracking lunar. Alright, looks like a tree branch trying to steal our view again. Anybody in comments tell me what brand new? Oh, I can type it out here real quick. The one that I like is the SV305C Pro. There we go. That's the camera that I really like for planetary views. I think it's a really good one. Ah, you didn't type it all in, huh? I'll teach you. That'll teach you. That'll teach you. Alright, are we getting out the trees? Almost. Almost getting there. Is it bright enough tuning for you or no? Well, when it does get bright. You're welcome. Absolutely. Let's see how that they were the heavy they been space more. So trap more stuff in the orbit's gravity. Not necessarily like that. Like there's a lot more that gets involved. Even though heavy is a thing, right? So you're talking about the gravity, the influence of gravity. But the sun itself is well over 90%. Or like 99 point whatever it is, 99.2% of the gravity here in our solar system. So its influence is much, much more than the influence of like these heavier planets that we see out there. When we talk about Saturn itself, it's not as crazy as you think it is. Yeah, when the tree isn't photobombing, yeah, absolutely true. Get a screenshot, absolutely. Yeah, feel free to do so. You see Miracle. Not right now, I couldn't. I can see Saturn though. You definitely see Saturn. If you ever want to look up something really crazy, Sarah, look up Jupiter slingshotting objects in this. It tends to do that. Like Jupiter's a friend of me. It slingshots asteroids and stuff in this. Woke up, had a nightmare. Oh my goodness. That is not great. Started doom scrolling to stay. Okay, my thoughts trying to swallow an anxiety attack. So what in here? Ah, it's peaceful. I need the peace. That's great. Good to have you. Welcome in, by the way, Don. Good to have you. You're welcome, City. You're welcome. And now your favorite camera has to be the wide field instruments WFI 300.8 megapixel multi-band visible and near infrared camera mounted on the Roman space telescope. Yo. Oh, this guy. You want to be an astronaut? That'd be a lot of fun. You're welcome, Sarah. Absolutely. You're welcome. You are welcome. Give us a little bit more brightness here. Try to zoom in a little bit more too. See if I can move it over. There we go. That's way too bright. Gonna get it? Maybe? Oh, I see. So a tree branch or something blowing around. Getting our field of view. First time I watched your lives. Oh, I was outside and I thought I captured a satellite traversing the moon. But it was a bug. Dang bugs. Every time, huh? Every single time. Every single time. It never fails. Always a bug. The bugs always get us. Every time. I don't think I can change the stream title from here. I cannot. Dang. I was hoping I could. I was hoping I'd be able to. Yeah. I was hoping it would let me do that, but it ain't gonna. See if these work. Hopefully. There we go. Just back to the live chat. There we are. They start to use the lights. Oh my goodness. It messed up your dark side. Couldn't see ISIS pass. Oh my goodness, last night and tonight. That sucks. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. That is horrible. Saturn is super beautiful. Very beautiful planet. Very stunning planet. Very majestic. Hi Kathy, welcome in. Might start to bring down some of the brightness again. Draw our histogram. See some of the moons there. Some of the moons trying to pop in. Bought some histogram. Hopefully you guys see Saturn okay. See if we can focus a little bit more now. Trying to get it focused in. That's crazy beautiful. Drop the Instagram stretch. There we go. How's that look? I should have sent a poet. That's so funny. That's some weird objects in my sky pass mods. They're on. Okay. I can't be sure if they are aliens or, you know, war seeker stuff. That's a good point. Tough to say. That's tough to say. Use Samsung S26. Oh, I don't want trash, man. We want a good look. We don't want to see the worst view. We want the best view. What are you trying to say to me? What are you doing? Want the best view possible. Sort of zoom out a bit and then zoom back in. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. You can go all the way in and get all pixelated, of course, but zoom in as much as I can there. Yeah, really beautiful out there. You want to see some of the moons around Saturn? Let me zoom back out a little bit. We'll bring in some more light real quick. We'll slow down the exposure here and then bring in some brightness. See if we get some of the moons to pop in here. There we go. See Titan right there? Look at Titan, the largest moon around Saturn. It's the second largest moon in the solar system, though. Love the universe? Yeah, I love the universe. It's absolutely awesome. Let me speed up the camera one more time. Look how bright Titan is there. Super dang bright. Over. There we go. I think I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 moons today. Oh, you like magic stars? Nice. Very nice. Titan, that's Rhea. Okay, Rhea's right there below. Gotcha. I see one right off the ring on the left side, and then there's another one on the edge, and then there's one on the top right as well. If I'm bringing too much light, I'll just like blow out that one really close to the ring. Yeah, really beautiful though. Pull back over. There we go. It's super awesome to get to see Saturn like this, ain't it? You can zoom into the volcanoes and stuff. Okay, cool. Trashy phone though. Ever take a photograph like the moon with it? And you look at your AI photos that you take? Not interested, man. Not interested. Let me do a region of interest here. Let's do like that. That way we're putting all the pixels into that one location here, and not into the whole view through that camera. Make it a little bit easier on the camera. Ah, the sickest planet of them all. Dang. That's a pretty sweet planet. It's a really awesome planet. So big, there's a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, there in space. We don't know half of it. We don't know what's out there. I would agree. Yeah, absolutely, I would agree. Saturn has a moon hog. It definitely has a moon hog. It is definitely a moon hog. It's still 274 moons, right? Jupiter's up to 101 moons. Mind blowing. 101 moons around Jupiter, 274 around Saturn. Yeah, found. I think you mean Nibiru. Nibiru. You must have a Samsung. Don't even let you type properly. Nibiru. Nibiru. Maybe James can't get it. I know. Yeah. But Jupiter's up to 101 moons now. We don't even really know our own planet. That's true. No, Nibiru hasn't been discovered. Whether Nibiru exists or not, probably be well defined within the next 5 years, though. Within the next 5 years, it'll be well defined whether it does exist or not. It's true that there's a brown dwarf star called Nemesis. So, Harrison, no. Brown dwarfs are a thing. They were a hypothesis for a long time, but they are a thing. But no, not near our star. And Windows, that's true. You got Windows, you can get it on there too. We got a lone star though. We don't have anything nearby. You see a lot of like false stuff about that though, about Nemesis. That's false though. It's been proven like scientifically. It's been proven wrong. Got both Windows and Android. Awesome. That's so awesome. The app on both of them. What do you think about it, Eva? You enjoyed it? Hopefully you're hopefully you're enjoying it. I wonder if I can change the title here properly. Can I change the title of the stream now? Go live. Edit. Title description. Oh, I can. Nice. Maybe. Wow, my goodness, every time I click it, disappears on me. There we go. Hopefully I did it properly. Mr. Mikey, what up, dude? How you doing? I want to say like 26 doing get a NASA security tells you about the dog guy. It's not good, man. You gotta save your money so you can get an iPhone. We need you to get an iPhone first. It's definitely the thought that counts. I'm more focused on you getting an iPhone instead of a Samsung. That's more important. Oh my goodness. I'm being goofy, by the way. Yeah, don't get an iPhone. Yeah, keep up with the Android if you. If you want to chase hopes and dreams, keep an Android. If you want to get productivity done, definitely get an iPhone. Samsung's better. Oh my goodness. Use an iPhone. Okay, good. I'm proud of you. It's good to see you, Mikey. Good to see you, brother. Get an Android also. Oh, dang it, Marcos. Man, come on, dude. Don't want one of those. No, I'm just kind of jabbing an Android right now for no reason. I tend to do that. I'm just an iPhone user. I like iOS. Say something, James. I want to get Apple now, just to be. iPhones are overpriced. I would agree. I don't know about overrated. I mean, I would agree that they are overpriced, though. I would definitely agree with that. But I mean, any modern phone nowadays is overpriced. Your home is divided. I have an iPhone. Josh has an Android. Will it ever? I know. I think this is the planet Saturn. I think you're right. I think it's gonna send $1,000 to get a telescope. Oh yeah, attach your phone to it. Yeah, absolutely true. Now, they're like all the top brand phones are all overpriced. It's unfortunate. It's honestly unfortunate. It is truly unfortunate. I would agree though. Telescope over a little better. If your wife has an iPhone, you got a Samsung. Never shall. That's why. Okay, I got you. She makes fun of you too, or no? She says, "Why do you send me a message? And every time you send me a message, I have a green text message. It looks like I'm in AOL back in the early 2000s." Oh crud! You think it was T-Mobile and it's given away? Oh, the new iPhone 70. Oh no way! Yo, that'd be really nice. I still got the 14 Pro Max. Should be with me. Ah, okay. Opting for Android. I get it though. I definitely get it. It's worthy. Definitely worthy. I think we can both agree you probably deserve it though. Android is a rugged, it is thick skin, Gorilla Glass and water resistant, like 60 meters. Yeah. Where's your work going? Keep breaking phones. Yeah. Hi Chantel, how are you? How's your night? Came in at the special time hot tea. Oh, hi Dills, how are you? Welcome back. Where's that the best view? It depends on the night. Right now we got not the best seeing conditions at all. Yeah, there's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. It's very very hot. But honestly, it's not horrible. I would say like we're like a 4 out of 10 when it comes to the visuals right now. We're probably pushing about 4 out of 10. If we get too much more magnification, it'd get all bad. This is live, yeah. Currently live view. In California, so that iPhone giveaway. Oh, might just be local here. I got you. Need an OtterBox case. I love OtterBox cases. They're actually really nice. Or I used to. I don't use them anymore, but I used to actually enjoy having an OtterBox. I thought they were nice cases for sure. Let me see if I can push the focuser a little bit more. Gotta figure out which way to go though. Sometimes you gotta go until it's blurry and then you come back at it. And just try to find that middle ground. See the rings? Yep. The majestic rings. I think we're getting closer. I don't know that I can push much more without going off on the other end. It's I can see the striation on it. Always a good sign. Very beautiful though. Had another box and oh okay, Elliot was little. It was using my phone for no reason and it never broke. Worth every cent. Nice. I got you. Proud of 10 at the minimum or acceptable. It wouldn't be called the minimum. Oh my goodness. This is Saturn. Right now we're looking at Saturn. Hanging out Saturn. Hanging out Saturn currently. Hold it in a little better. There we go. We'll try here. Hey Trevor, welcome in, bud. Welcome in. I'm gonna go for just probably 10 more minutes, y'all. Saturn is still pretty low. Yeah. We're still really early season for Saturn. I've been to base on the moon, have you heard? Try to see if you can find it. One of these days. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll use my Samsung phone to do that. I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, always the atmosphere. Never fails, huh? Oh, you're welcome. Rooted in Don. I appreciate it. Get some good rest. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing night and an amazing Friday. Get some good rest. Right now, C8. Using the 8-inch mid-gastric telescope from Celestron. Atmosphere trees. Atmosphere currently. This would be the atmosphere. This one would be the atmosphere cosmos issues. Haven't even looked up our scene conditions right now. Let me look it up. Let's look it up. Why not? Use the Apex Sky app, huh? Good time for it. Let's see what it says. It says 3 out of 5 and 2 out of 5 for scene, which I would probably agree with that. It's about what we see. 2 out of 5, 4 out of 10. It's about what I would say, what we're seeing currently. Is that fair? 2 out of 5 being 4 out of 10. Well, what happened to Saturn pops like a balloon, right? I mean, it popped like a balloon, I guess it would pop like a balloon. Wish I stack it one more time. Jace, thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'll try to live stack it one more time, y'all. See if we can get a decent view here. If you guys want a screenshot here in a minute, see what we can do. It's only 40 images currently, though. 50 underexposed currently, it says. Let me bring in more brightness then. How underexposed could it be? Seems really bright to me. What is the problem? Slow it down even more, I guess. Or a slow. Try right about there. See what it does. Seems kind of bright. There we go. 25 images. Weather conditions on Saturn, crazy. Depends on where you're going to be located at on Saturn. It's very similar to what you see on any planet almost. Weather conditions can be different in every area. Every area. It just depends. Saturn's a crazy planet, though. Alright, let's see. Direction on the brightness. How's that look? Does it look okay? Okay or no? Don't on my screen. I'll say don't look that great on my screen. We reset that, reset this. It's kind of coming in, but you can definitely tell the scene conditions are down. The rings are mostly like an icy dirt type ice or rocky ice. The real sounds, no, not from Saturn, no. But mostly like a rocky, icy material. Or swing further away from the Earth would swing further away from the Earth. Remember, all planets are balanced by their orbits. Now we know that up there. Grab this back from. I must have missed something there, but oh, from the sun. I get you. Let's wait from. Oh, not so much. If Saturn were to disappear, it don't have as much gravitational influence on us. Okay, telescope pickup sound. If you were to do like light waves, then you'd be able to. But it's not really the best optics or best way to do it by using like telescope optics. That'd be a kind of a horrible way of trying to get sound to come through. But it depends. Like if you want to polarize, you can get sounds a little better. But there'd be other ways you can do it for sure. Hi Antonia, how are you? Visible light can be tried. Yeah, absolutely. It'd be easier though, like if you were to use like polarization to make sounds, then the sounds would be pretty well. It'd be quite a bit different. Oh man, cut it on us. There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness, the spacecraft that was traveling to Mercury for 8 years is finally arriving, y'all. It's gonna arrive in later this year, actually. Saturn does sound crazy. That's so true. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, the light will get all kind of wild noise when you look at different polarization from it. But I am getting tired, y'all. It's 4:30 in the morning. It's early. Do you do other planets? I try to. It depends on what planets are above us at that time. I try to, though. We're still really early in planetary season, though. We're still in galaxy season, going to be coming out of it soon, though. Or what? Actually, technically, we're right now in Milky Way season. Then we'll be coming back on planetary season. Saturn's above us. I mean, it depends on where you're located. If it's above you or not. If you're in space, there's no such thing. Yeah, absolutely, Antonia. Absolutely. Good to see it. I don't know what streaming schedule looks like, by the way, y'all. The weather's crazy. I can tell you that. Oh, you hear Josh getting up? Oh my goodness. The weather has been absolutely crazy lately. Tonight, it doesn't look good. Sunday, maybe. Sunday night, maybe. It looks like we might have a good chance Sunday night. We'll just have to see how things go, though. The weather's just been super crazy here. As far as like clouds go, it's been really crazy. Really crazy. But I'm gonna jump off, y'all, and get some rest. You guys get some rest. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing Friday. A beautiful Friday. And again, if you're in the USA, enjoy the 4th of July. Be safe. No, yeah, dude, I'm tired. Hey, what up, Madness? Good to see you. You guys have an amazing night. You guys too, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we'll see you guys Sunday night. It looks like, maybe. Yeah, happy 4th of July to y'all. And if you're in Australia, like Jace the Smith, haha, Australia got sent back from FIFA already. Anyways, there you go. Be safe. Have an amazing weekend. A crazy, awesome weekend. Clear skies. Keep looking up. And we'll see y'all soon.